Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Paul Naya. This is my third video, and this morning I'd like to share with you my thoughts on life insurance for children. Well, is it really necessary? Let's look at it. Now, for those of you who have kids, right, congratulations to you. I'm sure you want the best for your kids, right? All parents want the best for their kids. The best schools, the best education, the best of everything. That's what parents want to provide for their children. But on the other hand, if you have ever visited a children's ward in a major hospital, if you have not visited one, I tell you, it is the most shocking experience that you will ever experience, because the number of children that are in the children's ward is just shocking. It's just alarming, and it's only when you go there you will realize how come so many children are having so many critical and serious illnesses. I never knew that children can get leukemia, and sometimes we talk to the doctors, we ask them as we're doing the claims, Doc, what is your take on this, child getting leukemia at such a young age? And the doctors are just as baffled, they say that they check on the history of the parents, both sides, mother and father, not a single trace of this particular illness. They check the father's history, mother's history, both are very healthy, and then suddenly this child is diagnosed with this illness, and the parents are very distraught. They're very I can just imagine what the parents are going through. Now, on top of being emotionally distraught, physically drained, the parents are actually they are like a walking time bomb, because they have their businesses to take care of, they have other children to take care of, and on top of that they have to deal with this this reality. They have to deal with it, and sometimes they feel very lonely because they feel that they need help. Every single help that comes along their way, they want to find out which is the best treatment for my child. Now, if the child has got a good medical plan, at least that part of it, the medical bills, will be taken care of. Now, when a child is afflicted with a serious illness, it's not only the medical bills we're concerned about, it's the post-operative treatment that might require overseas treatment. It might require holistic treatment. It might require alternative treatment. There might be medical equipment you might need to purchase to monitor the child's recovery, which could be a few years, a few months, and these are all very expensive. So when a child only has got medical card, it's not enough. It's definitely not enough. It's enough if it's just a minor accident or a minor claim. Well, fine, it's okay. The medical card will take care of it. But if it's life-threatening, if it's serious, then the medical card alone might not be sufficient, because of other expenses that will definitely arise. Now, what I suggest you do, most parents who are watching, please check on your current policies with your children. A lot of parents, in my own experience, they purchase a 10-year savings plan, 20-year savings plan, and then they also purchase a medical card. And that's as far as it goes for children's insurance. Not many parents buy a comprehensive medical plan for their children because they don't see the need. You're young, I bought you a medical card, I've got you a savings plan, and I think that should be enough. But as I said, when the child is afflicted with a serious illness, then the medical card alone is definitely very, very insufficient at that point of time. Now, what I suggest you do, of course you talk to your agent, but what I suggest you do is consider this. Look at a comprehensive medical, life, and a critical illness program for your child whether or not anything happens to the child, you need to keep this in place. Okay? Why? Okay, first of all, what if the child has got nothing, which means the child grows up normally, everything is healthy, everything is good. Now what you would have done for the child is, very simply, you would have purchased life insurance for the child at a very nominal fee compared to if he were to purchase it on his own at age 30 or 35. You have purchased it when he was so young or she's so young, whereby your premiums are very, very minimal. And you have purchased it way before the child ever fell sick. So the child is insurable. So when you buy a good medical plan for the child that incorporates life, critical illness, medical card, you are actually purchasing insurability for the child. What it means that in the child's life, if at any point in the child's life, if the child were to be inflicted with any serious illness, the child has already got a good coverage way before anything happens, and the child is insurable. Whereas if you had waited for the child to reach maybe 25 or 28 and tell the child, you go and buy on your own, if something were to happen between that period, well, the child is not insurable anymore. So that is the first benefit of purchasing a life insurance with critical illness and the comprehensive plan for children, because you are purchasing insurability. You are ascertaining certainty, okay, insurability is provided for my child at this age. The other reason is, what if the child is actually diagnosed with something serious? Then your worry of finance will be removed, because the insurance company will not only take care of all your bills, but they will also provide a lump sum payment to the parents to take care of the child's needs. Now, children in this situation will need a lot of post-operative care, nursing, full-time nursing care, and maybe even overseas treatment, holistic, or maybe even alternative treatment for the child might be required. As we have seen in a few instances, the parents have to travel overseas and they have to stay there for a few months, and then when the treatment is okay, the child comes back home and then goes through the process of recovery. So in this period of time, the parents themselves, have to juggle between the other children, their own work, their business, and it can be quite traumatic for the parents. Now, we have seen in the past that if one child is afflicted with a serious illness, it can actually wipe out the entire family's financial resources. It has happened before. We have seen it happening before. And it's not a joke, my friends. Please take it seriously. I'm not saying that, anything bad will or will not happen. I'm just saying that we need to put this in place. Okay, if you have not already done so, please look at a comprehensive package product for your child. Talk to your agent and see how much are the premiums, if it's affordable, and purchase one for each of your children, and at least you will have peace of mind. Now, if your child, as I said earlier, does not have any problem and he goes through life very healthily, well, you're quite fortunate, and you've also done something great for them, because you have purchased a policy way before they start working. And when they start working, now you can tell them, okay, you start paying for your own premiums, and that you have done something again good for them, because they will take the responsibility of starting to pay for their own premiums when they start working. So I would urge you to seriously consider to get all your children covered comprehensively, not just with a medical card, and be satisfied with that, because it is not enough. I am talking from experience. This is not enough. You need to get them a life insurance / critical illness plus medical card and a comprehensive personal accident insurance, because children are very prone to accidents. And for those of you who would like to contact me, you could do so. And another word to all of you, please, if you can, if you find the information on this video helpful, only if you find it helpful, and kindly share it with your friends. Share this video with your friends. You could press the like button, share, and then of course if you want further videos, then you subscribe. But importantly for you now is to share the video, because if you have learned something from this video, then maybe you would want to share it with some of your friends or family members who have got children, and then let them make the decision on their own whether they would like to consider to get a comprehensive plan for their children. Now, we have seen many instances where the child is covered comprehensively and the child does fall sick. The parents are very grateful in the sense that this insurance payout to the parents is actually a financial cushion, a financial buffer that prevents them from wiping out all their resources that they have saved up all these years. And we've seen that happening, and it's quite traumatic, when you are having a situation where the child is sick and then your finances are being depleted day after day. It adds on tremendous stress on the parents. So kindly, if you can afford it, if you can set aside some money, talk to your agent and get a good comprehensive coverage for all your kids. With that, I wish you all the best, and adios, and I will see you at my next video. Bye bye.